So for now, we're just going to use their perspective, and then we'll jump
F
over
these
to my
guys,
perspective.
filthy Naga pickers. Who can play like this?
Easy. Feeling every spell from the enemy team. Oh, Bambo's TPing the Yapnork BZZ with no BKB is Dunzo. Yeah, he's gonna have to buy back now. There's no point in waiting, I don't think.
The interesting part is that once the Rexes were dead and they had nothing to defend, they actually left their base a lot more.
Yeah, that's true.
And then finally Mama's Boy could get a gank off.
Veil of Discord on the illusions of Naga Siren. Oh my. Boy, BKB again because of the Dagon usage. Oh. Alright, they're gonna apply some pressure. Tier 4 tower is dead. That's a good start. Yule's applies to Tidehunter. Has the Ravage. Hook will miss completely. Song of the Siren's used to do more damage to the tier 4. A lot of damage in one. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, they just chip it away.
You say it now, 73 minutes in the game.
I hate to say it, guys.
I hate to break it to you, but they have been chipping away this game.
They've been playing with their food, I feel like, because Roshan has been like a million years.
I mean, they're just playing it safe. They don't want to take a 5v5. Like, they don't want a chance losing this game. That's how you play Naga Siren. You do this annoying crap and you win the game. It's that simple.
But hasn't Roche been up for like 10 minutes?
But again, it's not about the team fight. They don't want to do a 5v5. They can lose a 5v5 against Elk and Stark. Those two heroes could just like...
Okay, theoretically speaking, since you're an efficient... You love efficiency. Collecting cheeses in late game is actually pretty legit.
I guess. They don't have slots though, either.
So you can drop a wand on Lich.
Wand. I guess they have urns and stuff, but... Got a lot of stuns and stuff though.
Alright, so with that Aegis... Take it. Alright.
Yeah,
Yapstar eats the cheese. That's the play.
Bounty rune is 200 gold.
Alright, BZZ spent some gold. Was that the buyback, I assume, and not Aghanim Scepter? Should I just give up on this stream? I'm giving up on this stream.
Probably Diffusal Blade, honestly. Butterfly will do more offensively and defensively than Diffusal will. You know.
Oh, Hook. Gets BZZ, who self-stuns again, into a Dismember, into Ethereal Blade, into Chain Frost, into everything. We're able to keep him alive along with the BKB usage. Chain Frost will continue to bounce. Is that an Aghanim Scepter Frost? No, it's just great bounces.
Oh, Sado in trouble.
Shot hits the Doi, who's forced out the Shadow Dance and the Panic as well. He's gonna go balls deep. Pycat, Song Siren. Core Tower is almost dead as well. Sidoi trying to pounce, but they're blocking his way. He gets up another great... whatever the fuck that's called. That might have been getting eaten alive. Gets slapped off on BZ. This might be the last man for Rox in game 1, by the way, of a best of goddamn 3. Captor taking Gush to the face. Yo, no way you survive out of this. Good for Flame Break. Another Gray. My god. This has been the last fight, but... How long will it matter? My goodness.
Man, they're going full ham on this base. Doesn't even matter. Radiant's Agent's getting taken out by creeps.
Taking tons of damage. There's no way to survive after this. Two dead on the sidelines of Rock with no buyback. In game 1 of best of 3 Captain's Draft 0.0 introduction. Oh boy, Mama's boys. Jesus.
May
Christ.
every game of the Captain's Draft be this long and enjoyed. Can only hope.
That was entertaining. Definitely entertaining. Alright. Didn't do a whole ton after the... It's okay.
Yeah,
And I don't know why, but they're like skipping a lot
all the way up until the... Just repeatedly ganking, and I think Yapstar did really
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Captain's Draft
ban.
3.0, yada yada yada, so on and so forth.
Radiant
Welcome to the
Team
Captain's
ban.
Draft 3.0, presented by Dota Cinema and Moonduck TV. So immediately, last game was a 72-minute game, and I came in like right at the end of it, so I didn't really actually do anything. So we just watched it from their perspective. But this game we're gonna do from my perspective. So first and foremost, it is Mama's Boys versus Trn.Rox again. Sadoy is one of the high tier guys that only I know about that's in this, and then I know Bamboo, and I know Pycat, and I know Sasuke. So they're gonna ban out on the side of Trn.Rox. They're gonna ban out Nature's Prophet,
Radiant Team pick.
Naga Siren, Omni Knight, which Omni Knight I don't understand, but that can go as a carry or a support. They're going to pick up the Death Prophet here for Trn.Rox, and Death Prophet's been getting a lot of love in the pro scene recently, so I'm not surprised by that pickup. Batrider's picked up by Mama's Boys. Another thing I'm not surprised about, because Batrider was picked last game and absolutely decimated it. Juggernaut, well, they're not taking that long to get their picks here. Mama's Boys take up a Juggernaut as well, which is just a solid carry, solid anything really. You can even run him as semi-support. That was a few minutes ago. The next pick they have here is Tusk, and Tusk is another one of those situationals picked on the side of Trn.Rox. So now they're actually taking time behind their picks. Good grief. So Tusk is picked up here by Trn.Rox, and Pugna's actually picked up by Trn.Rox as well. Maybe we're gonna see some the first actual BBZ sets, because like no one actually uses the sets for BBZ, but whatever. We'll see what happens there. For the ban side, as well as for the Dire for Mama's Boys, was Enchantress, Limb Druid, and Lycanthrope. So they banned out all the high tier pushers. I realized they actually banned out Naga Siren on the side of Trn.Rox, which won them the game really last game. Elder Titan's picked up, which is actually one of the extremely I can't stress the word extremely enough. Extremely situational picks. Like, you see Elder Titan being picked up as a joke most of the time in pro games now, but seeing that it's Captain's Draft, you only got a pool of so many heroes, I guess they have really no choice. This will be a very fun game. Phoenix is actually picked up by Mama's Boys as well, so they're going for team fight capability. So they're probably going to go Battle Fury Juggernaut with a lot of natural order Elder Titan, no doubt, with probably AC on Jugger, AC on, I don't know, somebody. AC on somebody. The phone just went off. It was just Twitter. So on the side of Mama's Boys, they're looking very team fight situational. Tornado's gonna want something to pull out here in order to win the team fight possibility. Maybe like take out the Timbersaw. Timbersaw would be perfect in this situation. A really durable, high magic dealing type character. And well, lo and behold, there's the Timbersaw.
Radiant
next they would need an actual kind of carry-ish character. Seeing what kind of loadout they have, I'm gonna say a Slardar will probably do their best. Oh, there goes the Slardar. So I guess the last thing that Mama's Boys would probably want, since they're going team fight with Phoenix, probably Magnus. Can Magnus hold them all in there into one little spot and get really good RPs? I really hope we get that. Either that or Darkseer. Darkseer doesn't stun them though, so Magnus would probably be the best situation here for Mama's Boys. And we'll see how that goes here. Very interesting draft by Trn.Rox, but again, it's Captain's Draft. You don't really initially have all the picks. I just realized that Dire is like on a very red looking color scheme here. They got plenty of time to take this pick, and I'm assuming they will take that time and use a lot of that time. Wonder how many more games there are today. I just bought this ticket this morning, and I'm like, oh, you know, well, now let's cast this puppy. Let's do some casting. So, nothing happening yet. I'm still saying Magnus would be best decision here, because then they could even give Juggernaut the natural Battle Fury. Yeah, there it is. There's the Magnus. So we're seeing an extremely team fight heavy pick lineup by Mama's Boys, with the Trn.Rox counter team fight as just pure magic damage with physical Death Prophet spirits. And no, we're not gonna. No, there's Yol on Pugna. Yo. Yep. Alright, I forgot I'm a free camera here. So on the side of the Radiant, we're going to see Sadoy on the Slardar, Kinger on the Pugna, 633 on Death Prophet, Tusk being played by Yol, and last but not least, Timbersaw played by Ghostic, I don't know. That's the side of the Radiant. For the Dire, we have Juggernaut being played by Pycat. Oh, this will be a very interesting game. Batrider back on Hook again. Saskadota playing the Elder Titan, with Phoenix being played by Yapserdota, and last but not least, Magnus being played by Bambooey. So we should have a very interesting game here. Just realized my
30 seconds to battle.
The net worth here shows that Elder Titan actually bought most of the support stuff here, which is not actually true. He doesn't actually have any real support stuff. He probably ended up buying the Courier and maybe bought one ward. Though they're gonna put up a super fight for this bot rune, but they don't actually see anyone. The only person they see is the Magnus. Tusk might go on them here. The Slardar probably spec stun first. He did indeed. They block off the actual area, but everyone's able to get past. Magnus actually tries to skewer, and there's no actual initiation off of it. I don't know, actually. The Phoenix is taking quite a bit of damage. Ice Shards is going to come off in 5 seconds here, and they're not going to find too much of a follow-up. Pugna right-click damage actually is a very hard thing to fight nowadays, especially with Phoenix with no beginning armor. Phoenix is trying to decide where she wants to end up going here. Meanwhile, in mid, we have the Death Prophet. Everyone seems to be buying these Fairy Fires a lot, but really you could just buy oh, hang on. Top looks like it might get shot up upon here. No, in fact, it's just going to get some aggro by the Elder Titan. The Elder Titan's actually going to drop the health down pretty low here. He's got to be a little bit careful. Phoenix is coming around and has Fire Spirits. And I know they're not going to dive here, but I mean, he's got the shield and he's got reactive armor. He's getting his health back really quickly, especially since he has Tango on him already. Meanwhile, so on top lane, we have the tri-lane Pycat into Phoenix with Elder Titan. So we're seeing a really aggressive melee tri-lane for sure. With mid, it's Death Prophet versus Batrider. Batrider's been seeing a lot of fun mid play recently. Magnus is actually going to deny himself to Roshan. He was actually pretty low HP. I didn't actually see it, but he was pretty low according to the bar. So he'll come back in a couple seconds here. Mid looks like it might get a rotation from Yol here onto Hook. Hook's got to be real careful here. This Tusk is really good. Actually, he might get it, but it doesn't matter because he's flying. Actually, no, Ice Shards will go out and probably kill him here. And down goes the Batrider. And Batrider takes a heavy death there in the beginning of the game, losing almost 400 gold. He got bottle already, so there's not really too much to worry about, but still at the same time, he died, lost 400 gold, and he's going to buy a TP and go mid. Tusk looks like he's going to try and roam back top, and he has Snow Roll, but they pinged him out, and they said, guard that location. Meanwhile, the Timbersaw is saying, let's go on this bird, let's kill this bird. And they're not going to do anything about that. Pycat's going to try and get some hits in here too. He's going to try and spin him to death, but it won't actually work because, no, actually, they're going to die pretty heavy for this. Timber might go down here. No, he's not. The reactive armor and Tango keeping him alive, and he goes into south. Meanwhile, Bottom's getting some unnecessary aggro on Bamboo. Bamboo is actually low health again. He might go into Roshan. and deny himself again for the second time. In fact, he's not going to do that, and he's going to head mid to try and help out the Bat Rider here. Bat Rider doesn't need Bat Rider does need help, but he's playing a little bit too aggressive against this Tusk here. In fact, they might be able to line up something if they get some sight here. Actually, they might change lanes. Bamboo might be staying mid for a little while here to try and make some missing farm here. All in all, the lanes look pretty solid. The net worth going pretty high in Death Prophet's favor, with Juggernaut favoring next to that. And last hits wise, Juggernaut's actually 19-7 in comparison to the Timbersaw, who's actually only 2-0. So Timber's getting shut down pretty effectively up in this lane here. Last hits wise, he's still level 3. Pycat's level 4 actually. So Pycat's doing really good on making sure this Timbersaw, making sure this Timbersaw is shut down completely. Getting a crit strike on that Timbersaw is actually another really good thing that occurred there. It doesn't really matter. He's got 7-point regen with 1 spec and reactive armor. And he picks up the phase boots, so he's going to be able to torment Timbersaw a little bit more. Top Rune might get a little bit aggro here, but instead Elder Titan picks up the regen. Picks up the regen rune, sends his Titan mid. And Bot ends up getting the bounty rune, so that's the Bat Rider being a little bit closer to his boots, I think. No, Pugna actually picks it up. Huh. Alright, so Bat Rider gets... he's going to take his bottle back home, and there's actually a ward in there. Meanwhile, there was a fight that occurred up on top, and Phoenix goes down to the Timbersaw. But Timbersaw may look like he's in a little bit of trouble here. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, he jumps away, but he's got no more tangos. He's got a mango, giving him that 4-point regen, but there's nothing that's going to come off of it because the Phoenix will not be able to rotate quick enough. If they're looking to dive this one, I don't know. Elder Titan Spirit's going to go out. He's going to try and chase him, but Elder Titan Spirit does not have the attack or the move speed to do that. So Elder Titan, for some reason, is not going to deny his cannon. Deny the cannon. Deny the cannon. Deny the cannon. It's not going to deny the cannon. Meanwhile, mid's actually getting jumped on by Tusk here. Bat Rider's slowly losing HP here. Tries to follow Crow out and gets just decimated by the Crypt Swarm. Phoenix is coming in with Magnus coming in as well. Skewer's going to go out directly on top of the tower. The slow is applied. Doesn't really matter. She's stealing all that HP. She's doing good. Oh, she's not going to pull out of it, actually. Phoenix is coming in for more diving. Phoenix actually dies instead, and Death Prophet emerges perfectly fine, actually getting a double kill, making it a killing spree. So that's that, man. All of a sudden, it looks like Rox is getting much better on the farm feed. In fact, Slardar's actually 34-9 on the bot here. And, yeah, he's doing perfectly fine, too. Looks like he's going for a Blink Rush. A little fight here at mid-rune, possibly. No. It's going to be no follow-up. Oh, my gosh, never mind. Well, he's got Skewer, though, so he gets out of that one perfectly fine. Bat Rider still doesn't have his tranquils. He got the bottle back. He died though, so he picked up the bottle anyway. And
bottom tower is under attack.
Bot's getting some tower aggro here. Phoenix looks like he rotated Bot here to try and make up for Magnus being in the mid now for that period of time. Magnus is going back to base, probably to get more mana. That's exactly what's happening because he doesn't have a bottle yet. A lot of people should just start going Soul Ring, because it seems like bottles are being like absolutely denied every time. Phoenix needs to be a little bit careful here. They have no vision of the Tusk down here in the river, but they might have saw it. In fact, I'm pretty sure they did, because Phoenix is back on top of the tower. Juggernaut picks up... I don't know what he picked up. What did he pick up? No, he wants to pick up a Wraith Band. Okay. So he's gonna go into a protection ring. And mid here, getting some more aggro. Bamboo's trying to make up for the missing farm. There's not really much they can really do about that to recover from the missing farm. The Death Prophet actually going phase boots is immediately getting some crazy good farm. In fact, the roll goes out on the Tusk. I didn't even see him on the map. And another kill goes down onto the Magnus. Mom, I Heart Mom, is getting shut down like no tomorrow here by Rox. And the Ultra Titan Spirit goes out. Man, I feel bad because this is Captain's draft. So there's like no there's no reason why they should be failing this hard. Well, I say that, but they are failing this hard. In fact, they're going to go into the forest and try and jump on the bat here again. They're going to check for stacks, and they don't see any immediate stacks. They see a half-eaten creep, basically. Bot's going to get a little bit of aggro upon the Phoenix, but jumps right out. It's perfectly fine. Sudoi is racking up the farm. In fact, he can go and get his blink right now if he wanted to, but they were going to think about contesting that bot rune, but that didn't end up occurring. Bat will pick up the invis. Timber picks up Soul Ring, so we might just see the typical Bloodstone here. I mean, Bloodstone still is a very high pick for Timbersaw despite the changes. Bot needs to be careful here. He didn't pick up his Blink Dagger yet, so he needs to be really careful. He's going to go do that now just to make sure he doesn't lose it all. In fact, they might have saw him, and they're going to come back and do a double roam here. And they might be coming to go get on this Elder Titan here and instantly change the way of this fight. In fact, there's 3 now bot with 4 on the Dire side. Oh my gosh. I don't know what they're going to do here, because Batrider does not have the blink yet. And Batrider's diving pretty heavy here. He needs to be a little bit careful. They don't know that the Slardar has blink yet. Pings out, going out by the Tusk, and Tusk might be the initiator here. Oh, they know that Sudoi has the blink. They need to be really careful. Juggernaut actually kills out the Tusk and is able to jump to the next set of creep waves and walk out perfectly fine, which is very nice for them. They finally, I Heart Mom gets a kill in return. It only took them forever. Mid needs to be really careful here on the side of Rox. In fact, the mid does not know that there's 3 heroes here. But she's going to back off and go do stuff elsewhere. Yeah. She's actually going to block off the creep wave. And Top's being pinged out. They were like, oh, can you stack this for me, Elder Titan? He was like, what is a coach? I didn't ping that. Timbersaw realizes the lane's being pulled here and might be able to jump onto this. No, they're not going to be able to. Who popped an arcane self? Who just did that?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
DD pinged out by the Magnus on the bottom here.
Dyer's bottom
It's going
tower
to be
is
picked up by
under
Magnus.
attack.
They need to be really careful here. Sudoi has blink and it's going to go directly on top of the Batrider. Batrider is not going to see the light of day for this one because around comes Sudoi. Bam! He's dead. So now they know that Sudoi has the blink, so they need to be really careful about their landing positions. In fact, they place in a super aggressive forest ward here that will see the oncoming vision
middle tower
there
is under
and
attack.
here on the bottom
Dyer's
camp.
structures are full.
Ulti is popped out by the Death Prophet here to try and take out this mid, with Phoenix TPing mid as well to try and counter this out. They need someone to tank the creeps. In fact, Magnus is going to teleport in. Magnus might not be in the best position here. Slardar actually gets a kill on the Elder Titan. Magnus is emerging perfectly fine. Not really, actually. Magnus is losing a lot of HP here. Phoenix is getting stunned. Phoenix pops ultimate.
Dyer's middle tower
And
is under
Trn.Rox
attack.
are actually in a worse position now. So they're getting out. They have the aggressive ward here though, so just in
Dyer's
case it gets
bottom
hard.
tower has
And the
fallen.
heal goes out to the Death Prophet. Middle tower still goes, or bottom tower actually goes down, not mid tower. They're saying, stop it. We're gonna go back to defend mid. It doesn't matter because, bam! Bird is dead. Bird died. Snow Roll going out onto the Pycat here, but Pycat has ultimate, so he can escape if he wanted to. In fact, I believe that's exactly what's going to happen, because Yol does not have the mana to do any initiation sort of thing off of here. Batrider, lasso up here. Batrider lassos the Pugna. Pugna is life-stealing beyond all contempt, but Batrider kills him with 1 stack
Dyer's top tower is under
plus the
attack.
fire flame thing here. But Timbersaw once again kills Elder Titan. Trn.Rox need to be really careful here because, not Trn.Rox. I Heart Mom needs to be really
Dyer's
careful here
top
because their
tower
farm's
is
getting
under
shut
attack.
down like no tomorrow by
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Rox. They're gonna try and go for the deny here, and they're gonna do exactly that. Phoenix, Magnus
Dyer's
is
middle
denied,
tower has been
and
denied.
Death Prophet needs to be a little bit careful here. So go to the top room and find out it's an illusion. I get some HP. Let's go back at it. Let's go back and start pushing mid again. I got almost full mana. Not really almost full
bottom
mana,
tower is
but
under
it doesn't really
attack.
matter. But Dire's bottom tower is getting some unnecessary creep aggro here, with Juggernaut actually getting some off farm. I don't know what the Jug's trying to build here. He's got 1.3k with net worth at... Oh, he's actually not that good on net worth at the moment. Yeah. Starter pings out. He wants a ward on their overhead here, so that's probably going to happen eventually. Timbersaw steadily getting closer to that Bloodstone. Picks up the TP scroll just in case for that team fight. Sentry ward.
Dire's
Death
top
Prophet ulti's
tower is
available.
under attack.
They could pop ulti for this, but fortification
Dire's
is up.
structures are
And
fortified.
speaking of which, fort is used. 3 heroes are now rotating top, pinging out. What are we gonna do? Timbersaw say, oh, we need to defend
Radiant's
bottom.
bottom
if,
tower
anyone
is
can go
under
do that.
attack.
Probably first responder would be somebody from mid, but most likely it's not actually going to happen. They're going to leave the
Dire's top
Juggernaut
tower
free
is
farming,
under attack.
and they're going to aggro this top really hard with this Pugna. And yeah, another class is going to get it down to pretty much deniable range. They're going to let it go to the deny for sure here. And no, they're not actually. Here comes the heroes coming off the back. Immediate stun onto the bamboo. Phoenix ulti goes down. They gotta be really careful here. Phoenix is definitely gonna go down off this situation. But the Elder Titan stun goes out and destroys them completely. Elder Titan ulti goes down too. And oh my gosh, no, this still... Oh my god, I don't even know where the fight's going anymore. Oh man, iHeartMom gets a full-on team wipe. They still get the top tower, and Stoy hits a killing spree with Death Prophet getting like 2 kills and pretty much has Yules. Alright, pretty much has the Yules. Well, in fact, they're going to call the courier, and
Dire's top
63 is not going to
tower is
realize
under
that he
attack.
needs one more piece after calling the courier. So hopefully they'll go take that to the side shop after they get this top tower. They had everybody up there for that team fight, and they absolutely lost because they did
Dire's
not see them
structures are
coming from the back
fortified.
here. Top tower taking some super heavy aggro here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh my gosh, iHeartMom needs to be really careful here. This is not going to work out well for them.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They get the top tower. Death Prophet should have just sent the courier to the side shop. They get the top tower and they don't actually see the ward. Oh, it's just right out of vision. They see them place the normal ward there. They're pinging out. They're like, we should try and get up on this ridge here and fight this mid or aggro this mid. They're looking really hard for that ward up in the top lane here. Bat Rider's got Blink now though, so maybe there's a little bit of extra fight that could come off of this, but there's still the really small chance that this might not occur. Elder Titan just rocking no items here. He's got 4 default armor, but he's got no items. The draft is very hard for iHeartMom. They went for super team heavy with, meanwhile with Rox just going straight up, we're gonna burst you to death here. Phoenix has got no items. In fact, he's got a full wand sitting in the bank at the moment, pretty much.
Radiant's
Yules get
bottom
picked
tower
up by
is
the-
under attack.
By the Death Prophet. Top's getting counter pushed out by the Timbersaw, and we're back to farming here with 3 Radiant heroes on the top net worth, and Jug being number 4. Dust is purchased out on both sides, so they need to be kind of... Dust is purchased by both people. And Magnus picks up a Blink Dagger. Oh boy. Hoping to get that beautiful RP. Oh. Dust actually goes out, and they're pinging out to go check out the bottom here. Death Prophet might be pinging them out. You don't see him by the sentry ward here. Oh, a beautiful RP, but oh my gosh, Tusk saves the day. Juggernaut actually drops the Pugna and spins out to kill. What did they kill? Oh my gosh, they didn't kill anyone. iHeartMom is actually losing this team fight completely. Slardar goes down on the side of iHeartMom. All the carries are actually dead here. Timbersaw's not even close to the team fight, but he'll be here in a second. And Timber, they actually kill. My goodness, this is ridiculous. The amount of team fight coming out by iHeartMom is absolutely crazy, but they still couldn't kill them. They even had a Blink RP into 4 heroes. Tusk was perfectly fine, emerged, and just put everyone in the role. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. They emerged perfectly fine from the team fight. They get the Roshan. All they lost was the Pugna and the Slardar. The Slardar has all the farm that they need. so it doesn't really matter. This is beautiful, but also just ridiculous in general how farmed the Radiant are here, with 3 heroes on net worth and their support being above their somewhat carries here on the side of Rox. Elder Titan needs to be a little bit careful here. Slardar actually kills the... What? Where was that even? It was at bottom. Slardar actually kills the Tusk here. Oh my gosh, the Slardar has a Midas and he has a Blink. It's ridiculous. Ulti's going out by Death Prophet again. Yules goes out. Well, I mean, 633 has the Aegis here, just can't take a lot of this focus fire. He needs to get the spirits out for sure. New creeps will spawn, but will be probably dropped instantaneously. In fact, that's exactly what's going to happen. Spirits are going to soak up a lot of the damage. And they're going to try and go into the tower once again. Batrider blinks in and just focus out the Pugna. They don't actually get anyone. 4-man skewer into the tower. Almost everyone dies, but guess what? Tusk has Snowball! And everyone escapes. I mean, 633 has the Aegis anyway. Spirits are coming in for the heal. Timbersaw might go down here. In fact, Timbersaw will go down to the Elder Titan stun. And so on this time it was Trn.Rox that didn't actually get the benefit here. They didn't get a tower. They didn't even use the Aegis. The Aegis is still up and has a really long duration. So they're going to go back and they're going to go back to farming here. Slardar blinks in and yeah, so everyone's just going back to farming. I Heart Mom is going to get some items finally. That's going to be their plus side here. My gosh, Slides, how is he moving so fast? He's on haste. I can't even see haste anymore. So Slardar here is, I don't know what he's going for with this Staff of Wisdom.
Middle tower is under attack.
Dagon? You better not get going Dagon. He's going Force Staff. Okay, so this is actually one of those rare semi-support kind of, I'm not going to carry too hard kind of builds for Sidoi. But like, he's still pretty much the carry. He's building enough attack speed to end up doing that. He kind of goes, he's going for the build I go for my Slardar, except he's not going S and Y. Basically, I throw him like he's the Bristleback. They're going to TP back into base here. Oh my gosh, Trn.Rox are going to try once again to get this mid. And mid actually does go down here. Ward goes down and is pinged out by the Batrider. Or pinged out by the Death Prophet, who knows. There's really no point to canceling that stun after you cast it. They've got 14 seconds left on, 15 seconds left on Death Prophet ultimate here. They need to be careful with their spells too. Because the other one's out. Death Prophet's getting hooked here. Aegis is reclaimed in 2 minutes, so she's not gonna take a large amount of detrimental damage from this. In fact, she stabs the creep and is perfectly fine. Ultimate goes out, so she's gonna try and destroy this. Dire pop a Sentry Ward here to point out that there's that stuff there. Rox should probably, never mind. Cat jumps in, does ultimate, and kills Slardar alone. Slardar ults on the
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
My gosh, the Tusk gets dropped out here, goes in for a snowball on the Cat. Bamboo is just barely getting out with like little to no HP here. They need to be a lot more careful here. This Tusk, or this Timbersaw has Bloodstone, so he's got the HP to fight. But Trn.Rox are just going to back off, or are they? Cat's dropping down a ward here, and yeah, Bugno, another ward here, and they're going to TP out, being perfectly fine. Juggernaut finally has his technical Battle Fury, and he has a Yash. They point out the ward here up in the corner. Cat wants that extra 60 gold for that farm. So, we're going to see some more aggressive warding coming out from I Heart Mom, which entails possible aggression later in the game. But this aggressive ward really only covers a good portion of the lane here. And then this aggressive ward just covers a pretty good spot here. They have full vision of the Radiant side here. In fact, they're going to catch out the Tusk. They pinged out the Tusk. Or Tusk pinged out them, I can't remember. Tusk goes out onto the bird. Elder Titan is just right there sitting around. The stun goes out and stuns the Tusk, but, and then, yeah, we're just perfectly fine. The Yules goes out. Oh, he has that. Pugna just trying to get that extra sap out. So, again, they kill the Elder Titan. They're going to try, again, a third time in a row for this middle. And I think there's not really much they can do to contest it. Elder Titan was their main problem here, so Pugna's just going to keep on popping Pugna's going to keep on popping his deal here and try and get that going. 1 second, guys. I need to mute.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright guys, I had to mute because that the pinging sound, so back in the game here.
Got it.
And so the farm's going out. Capt picks up a Midas, something I was going to mention before I went muted. Timbersaw's getting pinged out here by the Jug, but Jug's not going to be able to jump on him too much. He doesn't have enough damage to actually gain a lot of potential off of this. Magnus is going for a Force Staff as well here. What is Capt doing here? Octarine Core picked up by the Death Prophet. So, oh, and speaking of which, they're actually going to go smoke into the mid lane here, trying to get some aggro into the forest, and they might just pick up the Bat Rider here if Bat Rider's not too careful. Bat Rider's being pinged out, and they're going to go around here. Cat's not even anywhere near here. Sadoi jumps out, blink, and misses completely. Bat Rider blinks out 4 staffs. And I don't think they're going to really be able to pull anything off of this. So, top tower, in the meantime, is getting just hammered on by Capt. And they're going to leave completely. Tusk Snowball goes out, so the Ice Shards miss completely, so they're not going to be able to pull too much out of this. Man, they're just trying to run as fast as possible. You need to be careful with this courier here. On it, it could have got spotted by the, yeah. Yeah, so I don't really know what's going on the side of Trn.Rox at this point. Octarine Core picked up by Death Prophet, so quick respawn for that ultimate. And, maybe an Aether Lens, I don't know. An Aether Lens wouldn't be too bad. She actually moves pretty quick. It's really hard to keep up with her at this point. They're going to check the Roshan pit and see that it's not available, so they're going to continue to forest farm, I guess. I mean, there's still no barracks down, and they're doing the best that they can here. Bot's gonna get some possible aggression here. Capt might get caught out if he's not too careful. Ice Shards are probably gonna land, and in fact, they miss completely. Cap's turning the fight around while he still has the. Oh my gosh, where did Jug even go? Where did Jug go? He kills the Tusk. That was not actually a really good trade because now he's silenced into a team fight. Yules goes out. Elder Titan stun drops. Gets almost everyone actually. So Capt's going to emerge perfectly fine from this team fight. Sadoi jumps onto the Bamboo. Bamboo gets out perfectly fine. And yeah, they don't really lose anyone here. The only person they lose is Tusk. And Tusk is, well, I guess he was the main target of that fight there. Something I find very interesting is that the spirits are physical, and she gets HP from the exorcism, despite the spirits being physical and Octarine doing magic return. Sadoi is gonna actually drop here from everyone. They dedicate a good chunk of stuff. I'm pretty sure that was an RP. No, it wasn't. It was 14 seconds up on RP. They're going to check the Roshan here. They don't see anyone in Roche, so they're going to do Roche.
Under attack.
And Dire have no way of, Iranian have no way of knowing this. They might have saw him over by the cliff ward. In fact, they are going to go in on him. They see the Observer goes out, stun goes out on the other Titan, but if you hit anyone, Supersaw's going to jump in. He could be a hard pop on somebody. But in the meantime, everyone on the side of Rox is just getting split up here. Phoenix kills the Pugna. Oh my gosh, the absolute death coming out from Death Prophet. Speaking of Death Prophet. Juggernaut gets blocked out here, has a TP. He could escape if he wanted to, but he's going the complete opposite way of Phoenix. So at this point, just TP out Juggernaut. You're fine. Bert should be able to get out too, but no, actually the Phoenix drops down, so everyone dies out of that team fight pretty much. The only initial loss was Pugna and Slardar. I think Slardar fought back. Did he buy back? No, he didn't. Death Prophet ultimate cast for Pycat. Pycat had mana for spin, but he just didn't want to do it. Actually goes down in their in the Radiant jungle, and in return is an easy Roche. There's nothing they can really do to contest this. Bat Rider knows of this. He's hanging out on the outer cliff. He actually sees the cliff vision. He's gonna try and blink in and take it. He actually misses completely. Slaughter gets it. And just, oh gosh, that is bad. Bat Rider still gets out perfectly fine. Gonna get chased on by the Slardar here. Dot goes out on the bat, and they're gonna get this. They're gonna get these mid-racks for sure. Fortification is available.
Dire's middle barracks.
Yeah, fort is available, so if they wanted to really defend this, they really could. But just there's so much push going on the side of Trn.Rox for the Pugna and Death Prophet. Death Prophet being,
Dire's
an obvious pick in this meta recently. They're gonna save the fort. No, in fact, they use up the fort. And Sadoy actually blinks in, tries to go for this Rax here. He's just like eternally stunned here. I don't know how that happened. And yeah, there goes the mid barracks. Bat Rider blinks in, takes the Pugna. They're like, okay, well you can keep Pugna, we don't want him. Everyone left. You can keep Pugna, we don't want him. So everyone's just out and about. I don't know what the Slardar is trying to build here. He's got a Perseverance, maybe a Lincoln Sphere, maybe I don't know. Tusk is checking for some cliffing wards here. He doesn't see any. He's actually got a blink dagger, so they got some crazy mobility on the side of Trn.Rox. So it's 30 minutes, 30.45 minutes into the game, and we're just seeing a lot of aggression coming out from iHeartMom. Not a lot of aggression from iHeartMom. A lot of aggression coming out from Trn.Rox. And Trn.Rox is doing some pretty fantastic plays here in order to keep their game moving. Juggernaut is picking up a double damage and actually picks up a Diffusal Blade, which is very interesting here. Not a lot of them have a lot of mana to really have that be justified. Pycat's just going to wail on this bottom tower with DD into Empower here. Yeah, they're not going to be able to defend that bot tower for sure. Meanwhile, top is being pushed in a little bit aggressively by the... I'm just going to zoom out. Oh, I can zoom out pretty far. Okay, we'll do that one. Jug's actually going to continue to push this bot tower here while he still has some power DD. Fort goes out again. And the wave is just absolutely decimated by this Empower DD for sure. They're like saying, oh, top's getting attacked here. Me, Elder Titan, need help on top. So they know Bat Rider probably popped some sort of spell, and it wasn't oil, so they know Bat Rider's up in the air. They need to be really careful here. Pugnas could get caught out. Slardar gets jumped on by the stun here. Oh my gosh, that thing hits no one. Age is going to be down in 2 minutes. Slardar picks up a... what? Picks up a Lotus? There's like little to no single target on their team. 1, 2... There's 2 single targets on their team. I don't know. A Lotus Orb was a really bad choice here. I don't know why Sidoi picks up a Lotus Orb.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But it doesn't matter. Juggernaut gets the bottom tower and teleports back to top. I'm still really questioning this pickup by Sidoi here. A Lotus Orb. Just does not seem like the right pick. Knight Rider gets linked on here and just dies. Just dies. There's nothing about it. He's dead. I'm still really questioning this Lotus Orb pickup. I don't see how it was beneficial. Like Lotus Orb. Just don't get it. Too bad Stun goes out. Oh. Doesn't really matter though, because Pugna's going to keep on dropping that Nether Blast and getting some crazy good damage on those mid towers. Slardar blinks in. There's no one to follow up with a fight there. Silence goes out. Ulti. Cat is just using the crap out of... That's why they did it. Counter Diffusal maybe. No, because Diffusal breaks it. Fight goes back out. Juggernaut is ulting, but does no damage to anyone. Kinger goes down for sure. Phoenix ulti. Oh my gosh, a beautiful RP and a Phoenix ulti. They are going down for sure. Sidoi tries to just counter out the fight, jumps in, stuns, trying to kill at least one person. They might get bamboo, but they don't. Supersock goes down. Sidoi, the only survivor to the team fight after popping Aegis here. My gosh, iHeartMom got their first actual team fight that they've been wanting for a very long time. We're going to actually have a quick respawn Roche here with 5 minutes and 45 seconds. I think that's a quick one, right?
A soldier's fortune.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a quick one. Yeah, so Sidoi, the only survivor of that team fight. I guess that bonus 10 armor from Lotus Orb actually helped. Not really. I'm still questioning the pickup completely. We're going to see Hook coming in with... it's really hard to say Hook.
Radiant's
like, his name's
tower
Hook.
is under attack.
But... at the same time, there's actually 2 Shiva's guards out on the play right now. Right? No? Who already had a Shiva's? Timber had a Shiva's. Yeah, Timber had a Shiva's. Timber actually has more armor than Slardar does. No, actually they have the same. Saskia is still like running on literally no items. So Saskia is like the pure support of this game so far. They're gonna dust at the tier 2 tower here, but it's only Sidoi with Tusk and Pugna. They're not really gonna get much off of here. They need to be really careful here. They don't know that everyone else is still here. Oh no, the Tusk is... oh, what did he get? A Glimmer Cape. He glimmers and he's perfectly fine. Hook has an Invis rune here, so he might be able to catch out one target if he looks for it completely. Elder Titan gets out perfectly fine. There's not going to be any initiation coming off of that. They know that Hook is somewhere around here, but there's no gem anymore. Who is carrying the gem? Magnus has gem. I think he just picked it up. But didn't Magnus also buy a... no, that was Phoenix. Phoenix bought Shiva's, he has 24 armor. He's got 24 armor. Lotus Orb goes out onto the Death Prophet. That gives a little bit of basically BKB time. It doesn't matter because within that time, fortification goes down. And, yeah, they're going to try their hardest to defend this top tier tower. Stun goes out by the Elder Titan. Lotus Orb was timed perfectly well onto the Death Prophet here, but it doesn't matter. Top barracks go down and the team retreats. But they might be trying to find some sort of kill they can get off of here. Saskia's trying to hunt for someone, and they're not going to actually get any of that from the hunt. In fact, they're going to turn around. Trn.Rox is going to turn around and try and get a fight off here. Link, Sidoi misses completely. Cat has ulti, but he's silenced. He could defuse himself and get rid of the silence here. He's got 2 seconds. He's going to ult for sure. And who does he hit? They don't actually see anyone. Oh my goodness, Lopus. Yada promise. Wow, Phoenix ulti goes down, so for sure the Death Prophet's going down here. Everyone's able to TP out. Slardar might get caught. No, he won't. So the only one that dies here is Death Prophet. But almost every ult was used. Elder Titan ult was used. Lasso was used. Phoenix ult was used. And all they got was the Death Prophet, which I guess is a pretty high kill. But Death Prophet has buyback and a BKB coming in. And a plate mail. So, holy crap. I wonder what that's going to be. It's probably going to be an AC. Because they already have Shivas. Why have 2 Shivas, right? Phoenix is over here just yapping away here because these yaps your Dota. Pycat realizes, oh my gosh, Slaughter actually dies. It kills Batrider. I didn't even see that. Wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, Juggernaut's getting a lot more farm here. He's got a Scotty now. Pretty sure he's had that for a while. New ancients are spawned. They're taking out that ancient ward there. Yeah, there's 2 TPs sitting in the base.
They will not see what hit them.
Tusk picks up Invis, has another Gem of True Sight. Or is it recovered Gem of True Sight? I don't know. It's a new Gem of True Sight. So, it's actually 38 minutes into the game. It felt like it was a lot longer. I guess it was because it took a long time for me to actually get the broadcast going because they had it closed for a little while or something. I can't remember. There's only 3 diffusal charges left on the Juggernaut's diffusal blade, so he's gonna have to get the new one soon here. And meanwhile, it's just everyone's gonna go and farm. Net worth is going pretty high. Juggernaut's actually at the highest net worth at the moment. Last hit's at 287. I don't think that even matters anymore. What does that one do? Oh, well, the kills are going up pretty crazy. XP per minute's pretty high. F4 doesn't do anything. F4 is supposed to be my other thing. Gold per minute. Wow. Everyone has their buybacks. Oh, everyone on the Radiant. On the Dire? No, no one. Never mind. Never mind. Death Prophet doesn't have buyback. Needs 1.1k for another buyback here. Huh. Alright. Well, Pugna's over here. He's got a mechanism. Looks like he's going to go into a Scepter eventually. He's got 2k spare. Jug needs to be a little bit careful here. He's going to get pinged out by the Tusk. Tusk is no longer invis, so it doesn't really matter what's going on here. Gem of True Sight's still on the Tusk. And I just realized how melee heavy Trn.Rox actually is. Jug's going to take up the farm. Oh my gosh, the lane just gets wiped completely. You need to be a little careful here. Jug has ultimate. He's going to jump on someone. They're actually scared of Pycat now. Oh my goodness. Jug goes down. There's, oh. Well, that just happened. Death Prophet uses herself. She's able to get away from the team fight, but isn't going to last that long because guess what? Bam! You're going to die. There you go. You're dead. Meanwhile, Timbersaw is just... I think he killed the Magnus. I think that's all that happened. Timbersaw killed Magnus. They were going to try and recover that gem with the courier. In fact, they do not. It's dropped for Century Words. Good old Sasuke. They're going to get this. They're definitely going to get this. They're going to get this Roshan. That's for sure. Ring of Acula traded out on Pycat for that. Timbersaw has a... Where did this gem come from? Oh, it was the Magnus. Okay. So yeah, Timbersaw did kill Magnus, picked up a spare gem, and team fight, or team is the current issue is being pinging out right now. Pycat needs to be a little bit careful. He might get caught out, but it doesn't matter. Batrider has lasso. He's going to take him up to the cliff or something. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, this would be the first time in a long time Timbersaw's actually going to die. The gem goes down, and Tusk needs to get in there and recover that gem. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? Just place the ward on the cliff and go. Place the ward on the cliff and go. Grab the gem and go. Glimmer Tape goes down. It doesn't really matter. Gem is still picked up on somebody on their team. There's got to be a gem on somebody. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, the 4-man RP. It doesn't even matter. Phoenix doesn't even need the ult.
Somebody's on a roll.
A 3-man RP. Pugna was on base the whole time. Slardar was outside thinking about jumping in. Slardar has no movement speed. This is why I usually do an S&Y here, so Slardar can get around on the map easier. Man, it's looking a lot more into the iHeart Mob scene here. iHeart Mob might be getting the team fight going. Butterfly picked up by the Juggernaut, actually, so we're going to see some really good farm here. They're like, yeah. Oh, look at that damage. 792 crit, plus he still has basically Battle Fury. They ping out that there's a the butterfly.
Radiant's middle
There's a
tower
butterfly
is
on the
under
jug.
attack.
They ping it out for sure. Death Prophet pings it. Vladimir's picked up by the Elder Titan. Looks like the first item I've seen Elder
Radiant's
Titan pick up
middle
this
tower
game.
has
In fact, that
fallen.
is. All he really has is 4 staff. Elsewise. Bat Rider.
Radiant's
That's a
middle
Shadow
tower
Blade,
is
a
under
Blink
attack.
Dagger, Boots of Travel, Force Boot, or Force Boots. 4 staff. So
Radiant's
he has a
middle
lot of
tower has
mobility
fallen.
right now with 11 floating armor.
Radiant's middle tower
Pycat's
is
just
under
absolutely
attack.
zerging this mid tower here. And he's going to keep going at it. Elder Titan pops out the stun remnant.
Radiant's
They
middle
can't kill
tower is
Pycat.
fallen.
They can't kill Pycat. This is the problem here. They can't kill Pycat with how much HP and armor that Pycat's running here. Jug has ult. Oh, he can get a beautiful 3-man ult off here. He just needs to get a re-empower. And no ultimate. Okay, well, I guess not. He's got Aegis, so he could dive if he wanted to. I got a message.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You gotta be careful. Magnus actually got clipped by one of those power attacks, and yeah, they're saying Top's getting hit pretty hard by those creeps. Do we want someone to get on there? No, we're just gonna finish the game now. It's 44 minutes in,
Dire's middle
and
tower
we
is
didn't
under
have the
attack.
beginning game advantage. We still kind of don't have the game advantage. And you have an Aegis, so we need to get this done, and we need to get it done now. So they pop a healing ward, and they're going to go straight for those mid-racks. If they're even going to go for the mid-racks, maybe they'll just skip the racks and go, nope, they're going straight for the mid-racks. The health loss is just not enough for
Radiant's
Juggernaut.
middle
How does he have
barracks
so much
have
HP
fallen.
regen? Oh, he's got the totem behind him still.
Structures are fortified.
Come on, you can get it, Pycat. You can get it. All the magic damage was completely evaded. He's still spinning here. Ult is still not even popped. They're gonna try. Pycat's gonna try and bait them into the ult there, and my God, the team fight turns around completely. RP goes out on solo Tusk. Ultimate goes out and doesn't hit anyone, but it doesn't matter. The Aegis is expired, and Bat Rider actually kills somebody off of here too. And they're going to be a little bit more careful here, but I don't think they're going to do much off of this. They don't have any buybacks. They're going to go straight for this
Radiant's
near
middle
the tier
tower is
4s.
under attack.
There's no fortification too, is there? Pycat's is going to straight up destroy and decimate these barracks. There's going to be no way that they're going to be able to recover from this. In fact, they get a double skewer off here. And Juggernaut is
Radiant's middle
just
tower is
absolutely
under attack.
decimating. There's got to be a GG call off of this.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
in fact, there's the GG call. And yeah, they are angry. They are very angry. The Timbersaw was a pretty good pick. They really had the beginning game advantage there, and for some reason they just lost it completely. My goodness, that is outstanding. How crazy that game was. My goodness. Well, that was Mama's Boys for you. Maybe they might rush up to a tier team eventually. I mean, I haven't heard of them that much. They might be a reproduction of some other team, but they had a really good play there. They did a really good job, and they focused on taking out who needed to be taken out during fights. And I mean, Death Prophet just. I was really questioning that pickup by Slardar. The Lotus Orb, it was a super situational pickup, and I didn't really see how that benefited them at all. So it was kind of a really odd thing for them to pick up. In fact, a Pugna Aether Lens was also another odd thing to pick up. That was also a beginning game thing. I know it gives the 8% amp damage, but it's not entirely something that you want to run in the very beginning of the game. You want to get some more powerful picks and powerful things out beginning game. Overall, the game was pretty good. I mean, the very beginning game for Mama's Boys was like really difficult for them, and other than that, I mean, they just took the game a little bit later than Trn.Rox was looking to do, and yeah, that's kind of how it ended. There's a couple Roshan team fights that weren't really going their way, so yeah, well, that's all I can really say, guys. I guess we'll see you next game for whatever we're gonna do. We're gonna pause the stream here, and yeah, we'll be right back. Be right back after these commercial messages. No, I'm just joking. We'll be right back. You. God, the Twitch delay is ridiculous. Wait, am I just watching Twitch like delay is ridiculous? My replays? Why is it just going over like that? That's weird. Twitch like delay is ridiculous. My replays? Why is it just going over like that? That's weird. Like, why do I just kept on restarting like that?